All right, number 1. 5 times 2 plus n is equal to 3n plus 6. First, let's distribute. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times n is 5n equals 3 times n is 3n. 3 times 6 is 18. Let's put all of our variables on one side and all of our numbers on the other side. So the opposite of plus 3n is minus 3n. 3n minus 3n is 0. 5n minus 3n is 2n, positive. Now, all of our numbers on the other side. The opposite of plus 10 is minus 10. I want one group of n, so 2 divided by 2 is 1n. So n is equal to 4. Number 2, 5u plus 5 times 1 minus u is equal to u plus 8. Distribute first. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 minus u is minus 5u. Drop down your 5u. Now, let's combine like terms. 5u minus 5u is 0. U. Now, 0 times anything is just 0. 0 plus 5 is just 5. Now, let's get all of our numbers on the same side by adding the opposite. So u equals negative 3. All right, 3 times m is 3m. 3 times 5 is positive 15. Minus 6 equals 3 times m is 3m. 3 times 3 is plus 9. Combining like terms, positive 15 minus 6 is a positive 9. Now, notice we get exactly the same thing. 3 times a number plus 9 is equal to 3 times a number plus 9. That means whatever number I try will work. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 9 is 12. Is that equal to 3 times 1 is 3 plus 9 is 12? Yes, let's try it for 2. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 9 is 15. Is that the same as 3 times 2 is 6 plus 9 is 15? Yes. Because this is always true, that means your solution is all real numbers. Number 4. Three times 5y plus 2 minus y equals 2 times y minus 3. Let's distribute. 3 times 5y is 15y. 3 times 2 is plus 6. Drop down the minus y equals 2 times y is 2y. 2 times negative 3 is minus 6. Let's combine like terms. We lost a y, we found 15 y's, for a total of 14 y's. All right, let's get all of our variables on one side and all of our numbers on the other side. So the opposite of plus 2y is minus 2y. 2y minus 2y is 0, minus 6. Now, let's add, the opposite of plus 6 is minus 6. So 12y is equal to negative 12. But I don't want to know about 12y, I want to know about 1y. So I divide both sides by 12. So y equals -1. Number 5. (5n plus 1 equals 5n minus 1. Let's get all of our variables here and all of our numbers here. The opposite of plus 5n is minus 5n. I have 5n and I take 5n away, that leaves me 0. Let's subtract 1 from both sides. 1 minus 1 is 0. -1 and -1 is -2. Is it true that 0 equals 2? No, it's a lie. That means we have no solution. Number 6. (4w minus 3w plus 2w equals 24). Let's combine like terms. I have 4w here, minus 3w is 1w, plus 2 more w is a total of 3w. I don't want to know about 3 w's, I want to know about 1w. So divide both sides by 3, and w equals 8. Number 7. (3 plus x equals 1). All right, let's put all the numbers on this side. The opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So then x equals 4. Number 8. (4 equals 2x plus 7). Let's keep all of our variables here and put all of our numbers on the other side. That means this plus 7 needs to be on the other side by adding the opposite. So then 2x, let's check. Plus 7 minus 7 is 0. Wait a minute, let's start number 8 over, because I copied the problem down wrong. Keep all the variables here and all the numbers here. The opposite of minus 7 is plus 7. Minus 7 plus 7 is 0. So then 2x equals 11. Divide both sides by 2. X equals, you can either say 11 halves or 5.5. Either answer works. Number 9. (3/2 y minus a whole y equals 4 and 1/2 y). Now, 3/2. If I take 1 whole away from 3/2, imagine that you have 3 half dollars. That would be like $1.50. If I take 1 whole away from $1.50, I have 50 cents left. So I'm going to have half a dollar left. So here I have half a y left. Now let's put all our variables here and all of our numbers here. The opposite of plus 1/2 y is minus 1/2 y. I have a half, I take a half away. I have nothing left. Now 0 equals 4 is a lie. That means I have no solution. Number 10. Distribute. 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 7 is minus 21. Let's add 21 to both sides to get all the numbers on one side. Now I want one group of y's, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So then y equals 16.